Hey there, what's going on? Kate McShay here, coming to you from my home office in Vancouver, Washington, and I hope that you're having a great day. You landed on this video because you are looking for the MLM Success Formula, what it takes to succeed in multi-level marketing or network marketing. And I think a lot of people search for this because some people, and it may be you, it may not be you, search for that one little thing that they feel like they need in order to just skyrocket their MLM business or to all of a sudden just change and shift. And I'll give it to you. There are times where my husband and I have found one little thing that we really needed, and it totally shifted the way that we were either utilizing a strategy or whatever we were working on, and it really did make a difference in the success that we were seeing. However, I do feel like there's a majority of people who are just looking for that one thing, that little, silver bullet, that shiny object that's going to all of a sudden make them millions. Now, what I am here to tell you is that that's really not going to happen. There are certain things that you do need to do in order to see success. You will also find, once you start talking to a lot of people who are seeing success, that there are certain things that each person does differently because everybody's different. And so their road to success will be different than probably your road to success, and your road to success will be different than mine. But there are similarities in everyone's success story because of the things that you actually really do need to do in order to see success. So what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to share with you 4 things that you have to do in order to have success. And then I will also share with you 7 skills that you need to have to build an MLM business or to build a successful network marketing business, to be a professional in that area. Okay, so just stick with me here. I'm not going to dive too deep, but I am going to give you a resource for you to check out at the end just to continue to self-develop and move forward with your own MLM success formula. So check this out. The 4 steps I wanted to give to you for success are from Tony Robbins, and it is something that has made a huge difference in the success that we started to see after we started applying these steps. All right? And if at all you just pick one thing that you find from this video and you start applying that into your business, then I really feel like there isn't a way that you won't start seeing some sort of change in the business that you currently have or that you're looking to start. So here are Tony Robbins' 4 tips for the ultimate success formula. This is what he calls it. And this is really success for anything that you're trying to accomplish. Success as, an athlete, as a singer, as a, parent, anything that you're just trying to create success with. So with MLM and network marketing, it works too. So first thing is clearly decide what you want, what it is that you are absolutely committed to achieving. So in your case, you have to decide if you are 100% committed to building a successful MLM business. If you would just like to do it, or you might be checking it out, seeing if it works for you, and I want you to just ask yourself that question, have you 100% made the decision that you are going to build a successful MLM business? Now, if you're shaking your head yes, and you're saying, yes, I've made the decision, nothing's going to stop me, I'm going to do whatever it takes to see that success, then that's the approach that you need to have. If you're still kind of hesitant, I encourage you to make the decision and figure out what it's going to take for you to decide that this is what's right for you and this is where you want to see success. So just remember that. You have to decide. You can't be on one side and say, well, I'll try it and see if it works. If it doesn't work for me, then, then I'll move on to something else. That's not going to give you the success that you want. When people fully decide on taking on something and making it what they want it to be, that's when people become successful. So decide, number 1. Number 2 is take action. Take massive action to make whatever you decided to do happen. Okay? So I want you to kind of think of it like this. Think of a baseball player. If you were to ask a baseball player if the first time they swung their bat, if they hit a home run, I'm guessing there may be like one person that said, yeah, I did, but most will say, no, it took me years. It took me, a significant amount of time. It took how many ever hours of practice in order for them to complete that task. So I just want you to remember that after you decide, you have to take action. You have to take massive action to see it happen. So here's where the MLM network marketing part comes in handy. So Eric Worre's book, Go Pro, I don't know if you've heard about it yet, but I do highly suggest, this is the reference I'm giving you, this is it. I highly suggest that you go out and get it and you read it. And the reason why is because if you are truly deciding to build your MLM business, to become a network marketing professional, he gives you the 7 skills that you really need when it comes down to it in order to build a successful business. I'm going to give you the 7 skills. I'm not going to go and dig deep into them, because if you're really truly choosing to be a professional, you're going to go out and get this book and you're going to read it and you're going to apply it and take massive action. So here are the 7 skills that you really need to have in order to build a successful network marketing business, MLM business. So this is really, truly your MLM success formula, but you have to follow Tony Robbins' 4 steps as well in order to create that success. So here are the skills. These are the ones that you want to master. So skill 1 is finding prospects. Skill 2 is inviting prospects to understand your product or opportunity. There is a skill set to that. Skill 3 is presenting your product or opportunity to your prospects. Again, there is a skill to that. Skill 4 is following up with your prospects. That's probably like the number 1 most important thing that you have to do. Skill 5 is helping your prospects become customers or distributors. And then skill 6 is helping your new distributor get started right. And there is, again, Eric goes into this, a way to do that. There is a way to get them started right, and then there is a way to get them started to where they're going to leave. And then skill 7 is promoting events. Okay, that's it. So if you stop this and you rewind it and go back, those are your 7 skills that you really need to learn to master in order to have some MLM success or network marketing success. Now, let's just go back to Tony Robbins a little bit, because we've talked about number 1, making a decision, number 2, taking massive action. So your massive action would be in those 7 skill sets for MLM or for network marketing. But number 3 and number 4 of Tony Robbins' Success Formula are still really important, because, again, like I said, anyone who's seen success, a musician, a singer, an Olympian, an author, did not see success the first time they did it. So number 3 and number 4 kind of go hand in hand with this. So number 3 is notice what's working and what's not working. Because a lot of times what happens is people take action, they take massive action, but it's not working, and they continue to take massive action and it's not working, they get frustrated, they quit. Now, again, an author did not, if you ask them, did not just write their book, give it to the publishing company, and it was published. A lot of times an author has hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of revisions of things that they need to do, they need to fix, they need to change before their book gets published. Same thing with an Olympian. An Olympian does not all of a sudden just, Michael Phelps didn't jump in a pool and then all of a sudden win however many medals he ended up winning in the Olympics. He had to train, he had to practice, he had to become a master in his craft. So it's the same thing. But all of these people who are successful were very self-aware of what was working and what was not working. It did not mean that they completely exited whatever they were working on, but they tweaked. And this is number 4. When things aren't working, change your approach continually until it does work and you achieve what you truly want. So when you recognize what's not working, you don't just completely stop, but you might tweak it and you might try and change a few things about it until you find the success that you want. My suggestion for network marketing or for multi-level marketing is that if it is an approach where it's a way that you're approaching your cold calls, then give it a week or 2 weeks. Make sure that you are allowing that strategy to feel comfortable to you, and you've reached enough people and you've exposed enough people to that strategy you're trying. If it's still not working, you're getting 0 success, reach up to your upline, ask them, what you could do differently, and they'll help you tweak it. But don't just all of a sudden quit and leave it, because that is, something that you're going to need to be able to master in order to be good in multi-level network marketing. The other thing I want to suggest to you is that if you're picking one strategy, so one main approach that you're going to focus on for the next 3 to 6 months, like say for instance, we've been focusing on video marketing for our online marketing tool, you've got to stick with it for a certain amount of time. Yes, you need to find someone that you can connect with or people that you can connect with that are also doing the same thing, so you can see what's working for some people, what's not working, and then try and figure it out until you get to the point where you're starting to see some serious success with it. But when it comes to a strategy like that, don't quit after, a week, 2 weeks. You got to give certain strategies a certain amount of time so that you can learn the skills that you need in order to see success there. So I hope that made a little bit of sense to you. What I'm really trying to say is that MLM, multi-level marketing, network marketing is going to take time, and it's going to take patience because you have to master these 7 skills, this skill set, in order to see success. So really when it comes down to it, I suggest that you buy the book. There is a link below that'll take you right over to Amazon so you can buy it. I believe it's on sale for $8. It was when I purchased it, I think a month ago. And so it should still be on sale. If it's not, I believe it's $10 to $12. So it's not super expensive. But if you're making that decision, like Tony Robbins said, to take MLM and to take network marketing and build it up to be a successful business for you, you really need to learn how to master those 7 skill sets. So that's it. I would love to hear some feedback from you. If you liked this video, please like it, share it. If you feel like other people would need this content as well. And as always, just comment with your feedback, any questions that you have, because I'd love to answer them or just connect with you. So I hope that this video helped you out, and I hope that you come back and visit soon so you can see some of the other content that we are delivering on our channel. Take care and have a great day.